So there's this philosophy I adhere to. If you're gonna take money from my wallet, at least do it with a little bit of taste. You know, do it with some class. But this is not very tasteful. This is atrocious. Battle passes are something that have wiggled their way into our society with the release of Fortnite's Skibidi Hatsune Miku game back in 2017. Battle passes as a concept are incredibly divisive. While some battle passes in popular games feel absolutely terrible, this is a topic that's heavily covered by people in those communities for each game. Personally, I would like to bring something else to the table, and that would be greedy battle passes in games where the active player base is -5 or the player base is on average aged -5. I am here to show you the worst, most pointless battle passes I could come across. First up, we have a battle pass in the popular #1 viewed on Twitch game, Minion Rush. So this game is just sort of like a Subway Surfers type of running game where you're a minion, quite self-explanatory, go in Bornana mode, running for your life. The game is really repetitive. There's not really much going on here. It's just this. It's just endless running. Although sometimes you get funny electrocution animations of the minions, and that is something to play this game for. I will say that. You're not gonna get this anywhere else, okay? The game just takes up an asinine amount of space on your phone, but it also wants to take up space in your life. It wants to take up space in your wallet. As it's asking for you to pay for a premium battle pass, it's offering the wonderful deal of plus 10 tiers for $14.99. But the incentives are not good in the battle pass. The game comes with skins, but it's a single player game, so the only person who's going to be able to see your skins is you, which does make skins lose appeal just a little bit in my opinion. I think it's nice to look at skins yourself, but you're also getting skins typically in other games because you want other people to see them too. Like these skins right here, I like to use to express myself. I feel like this helps bring out who I am on the inside and it lets other people see that. But, you know, in Minion Rush, when I click this skin, who else is going to see that I am an alpha minion? No one. So that's a little bit insulting. Now the battle pass is just loaded with lots of skins. Except problem is, no it's not, those aren't skins, they're skin fragments, basically. Cards, aka the battle pass is nearly entirely crumbs with no actual good rewards. You also get tokens in the battle pass, but those are absolute scraps, considering it costs tokens to revive yourself in game. And you know those are gonna be gone in like 2 seconds. It's such a waste of money. And then you can also use tokens to work towards getting skin fragments. So pay $14.99 for tiny portions of skins you want to unlock. And there's this many levels, so it is asking for an amount of your time that it probably shouldn't be. And I just gotta say here, I don't think you guys understand the level of focus and dedication that was required to grind out these levels. Minion Rush is intense. I needed no distractions, I needed nothing to interrupt me. I had to just lock in and focus on the game. It was no easy feat, but luckily to help me out, I had the Everyday Earbuds by Raycon, today's sponsor. I use Raycon's Everyday Earbuds pretty much on a daily basis. They come with active noise isolation, which means I can listen to my music without outside sounds getting in the way. I tried out a lot of earbuds in the past. They'd feel really weird in my ear and they'd fall out, or it would just hurt and be really uncomfortable to put in. But I actually find these to be really comfortable. And also, I'm terrible at charging things, like absolutely awful. I will go to leave the house and every single piece of technology I own is dead. But I've not really had that issue with these earbuds because they come with a quick charge function, where just 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. And these come in colors and cool designs that really fit with me. I like glowing lights, I like purple, I like blue, all that stuff. Like, I feel like this just fits my vibe. You're gonna be able to find a case and earbuds that really match your style. And if you end up trying these out and you don't like them as much as me, they have a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. So if you want Raycon earbuds, you can go to buyraycon.com/Savantics to get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds brought to you by Raycon. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Now let's get back to Minion Rush. Anything more than 2 hours on this app is just too much. Now mind you, maybe I'm being harsh, okay? Maybe I'm being harsh. I didn't play it the way that the game is probably intended to be played. You know, it's my bad for not playing it in the back of a minivan on an iPad with a chunky blue case with Cheeto dust on it. So, my bad. Here we have another game, My Perfect Hotel. So this is, do I even really need to explain what this game is? It's hardly a game. It's like one of those games where it's just, you know, generic model that takes half a second to create, where if you breathe wrong, like literally if you breathe wrong, if you breathe too loudly, it'll show you an ad.
Hello?
No, but ads do play on some sort of invisible timer, or either once you've completed a certain number of tasks. It's hard to say, it's pretty unpredictable, they're just constantly in your face. The game is basically a hotel tycoon. You get to do fun tasks like restocking toilet paper, or cleaning very scary, icky motel bed sheets, or motel carpets. The scariest forbidden territories known to man. Now, once you play the game for about 20 minutes or so and you've unlocked pretty much all the menu features, you get the ability to view or purchase the battle pass. I have to say, this is definitely worse than Minion Rush, because Minion Rush, it was bad, and I don't really think you can justify putting a battle pass on it, but it's at least got details on the models, right? But this one, it's very bare bones. Like, there's nothing to it, so what are you even earning in the battle pass? See, they didn't just put one battle pass on it, actually. They put two tiers you can buy, a pro or an elite pass, where you just get these absolutely garbage, easily consumable, quick, fleeting rewards. And one skin for the elite pass, not the pro pass, but the elite pass comes with one skin. This is really stingy, okay? See, this elite pass costs more than the Fortnite battle pass. It costs more than most battle passes out there, and this skin has such little effort put into it. You can't even really call it a skin. It's more like an accessory on top of your base model. Now, these battle passes work a little bit differently than most battle passes. They're not season limited. You encounter this battle pass based on where you're at in the game. So I'm on the first hotel of the game, which means I get the first hotel's battle pass. So every time you complete a hotel in this game, you get access to another new pro or elite battle pass. And I decided to count how many skins in this little gallery here appeared to be locked behind an elite pass. And I counted 15 skins, and since we know that it is one skin per pass, would be $180 in my currency to get this. Plus, of course, time invested. Cause, you know, they say that there are two currencies, dear viewer. Money, which comes and goes, but your time, which is far more valuable. The game doesn't seem to think so, though. It wants to waste your time and $180 of my money. Now let's talk about the Battle Pass / Seasons Pass in Homescapes. Homescapes is known for having just outrageously terrible mobile ads. You know, it's usually some single mom struggling to hold things together, and the ad is trying to guilt trip you into downloading it, right? You know, help this poor single mom. Yet, for some reason, I downloaded it and there's not a single mom anywhere in the Battle Pass. Where is she? Where is my single mom? I just feel like we've been lied to. We've all been lied to. Now, I want to tell you what this game is about, but honestly, I'm having a really hard time doing that. I would tell you it's just about some guy who looks like he has an artisan soda company working and renovating his home over time. That's all fueled by you completing these match 3 puzzles or pin puzzles. But to be truthful, I have no idea what's going on because I get to a certain point in this, and then the dude's mom gets kidnapped by a dragon. There's clearly lore to this. There are layers, okay? There are layers to the Homescape. Now, with this game, you need to grind to level 26 before you get to the Battle Pass. I had to go through 26 levels of those puzzles. But was it rewarding? Was it worth it when I got to level 26 and had the privilege of viewing the Battle Pass? No. No, it was not. It was not worth it. I don't think the Battle Pass is priced appropriately at all for the content it's actually giving you. The Battle Pass is full of single-use items intended to be thrown away into the abyss by the player within 30 seconds of purchasing. So you see this little hammer thing, right? This little hammer thing right here. This is a move you can use in your puzzles to eliminate one tile from your game. You can use this on one tile. You can use these on one row. But still, these are things that are going to be single use. If you fail that level after using that thing, you're not getting it back. Here, the better rewards of the Battle Pass would be these little timers here that show you have infinite lives for the amount of time specified, because normally in the game you only have 5 lives, and every time you fail a level, you lose one of those lives, so you can't keep playing the game. The greatest reward I can bestow upon you is that you get to keep playing. And then the Battle Pass also has some chests thrown in here, so you're looking at them thinking, huh, what's in there? It must be something good, right? It can't just be another single-use item. You're never gonna believe what it is. You're never gonna believe it, guys. It is more single-use garbage that will be discarded immediately. And you also have to keep in mind that on really tricky levels, you're gonna be using multiple per game. How much you're gonna be using these depends on what your luck is for these levels, and also how good you are at doing puzzles. If both of those are bad. You're gonna be running through multiple of these in any given level, so they're not gonna last a long time. See, at least battle passes in most modern games, like a lot of the stuff you get in those are permanent, right? Like as long as you play the game, as long as you have your account, you have those items. But this just disappears, it goes away. Though there is one beautiful permanent object that you get when you buy this pass, and that would be Mr. Homescapes himself whimsically skating around on an ice rink. It almost feels like he's whimsically skating on the grave of your dignity. It is insulting. And yes, I called him Mr. Homescapes. Yes, he has a name. He's gonna get the title Mr. Homescapes as a title of shame. Now, the same company that made Homescapes has also made Fishdom, a game that is perfect for people who tragically had to watch their goldfish get flushed down the toilet as a kid. Fishdom is a game that's also basically just a match 3 puzzle game with the pin puzzles as well. Now, this game also has a really bad battle pass. It's by the same company, so it's following the same model. It has the chests, hearts, and dreaded hammers, as well as other items that Homescapes has. So it's also hugely bloated with single-use items. However, I will rank this battle pass way higher than the Homescapes one, because instead of seeing this weird, creepy dude skate around a rink with undeserved enthusiasm, you get to see a fish, right? It has fish, so even though it is the same terrible battle pass layout, I will give it 1 point, even though we haven't been using a point system in this video. I will give it 1 arbitrary, meaningless point for having fish. I am sorry to those of you who love Fishdom, for I do not like the battle pass. Now you may be wondering, why am I apologizing for talking badly about this battle pass when I did not apologize for talking badly about the other battle passes? Well, I just have this weird little spidey, sensey feeling that Fishdom is one of those games with like a secret, dedicated following. I've got a feeling about it, okay? I've got a feeling that I'm going after the wrong people here. I'm scared that the Fishdom lovers will already be outside my door. It could be possible. I mean, there's a community on Reddit, and I'm too scared to look in it. Now, I do just have a couple of comments about this game in general, though. One, this fish is a manipulator and not to be trusted. So he says some nice things to you, right? He tries to hype you up. Don't fall for it. He's love bombing. Because right after he hypes you up, right after he makes you feel nice, he immediately tries to start selling you stuff. And I have to say, the game is really creative with finding ways to guilt trip you into doing something. Of course, this creativity could not go into the game's item designs. And honestly, I just really think that says a lot. But yeah, those are my thoughts on some pretty terrible battle passes I found. If you liked the video, feel free to stick around. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.